Welcome to Flick Tactics Week 5 updates. 15 more weeks to go. This week's addition and changes. Ash League made a stat screen flow concept, which is work in progress, as you can see on the right side. And I think it is for landscape. And I think Ash League don't know that what we are going for is portrait. It's landscape, so it of course definitely needs changes. Otherwise, it is really good. And Jonathan fixed capitalization error in file name to fix it for Linux, and there is the BGM and SFX top buttons that now toggle. And I did the map editor. Yeah, I did map editor. Yeah, a little disappointed. Yeah, definitely. It's not like 3 or 4 lines from my side. I guess slow weeks do come sometimes. So it's playtime, and let's see the game. Alright, so there is the editor. As you can see, it is pretty cool. You can move right up, down, right, left with these, just hovering over it, not clicking. And yeah, and if you get lost somewhere, you can press the reset pause, and you're back. You can select land, water, forest, mountains, everything, right? And you can draw on the map. Pretty decent. It works really good. And yeah, you can also change from terrain to buildings, right? And units, but you cannot place them right now. Yeah, as you can tell. This is work in progress, right? I mean, you can't do it. I'm just trying to show you. But you can only do the terrain right now. Alright, you can also save it, right? So it gets saved with an Inflict Tactics map, and of course I've done it before. And you can also load it. So load, and there are some of the maps that I can load. Let's load the first one, and there it is. I loaded it. So yeah, pretty clear, pretty concise and easy to work with. I hope it's easy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You can also clear it, and you can also change the team here. Like for instance, this is now green team. This is black team, gray team, whatever you want to say, red, blue, and same with the units. That is the editor, and I can also go back. See, oh, there's some issue with the buttons, but that's all right because I can press F5 and refresh it. So yeah, it's something to fix. And now if I go play campaign and just skip this, we have already seen it before. Okay. So if you go to the options, you can see this SFX and BGM buttons, and you can now toggle them. This is done by Jonathan, and thank you, Jonathan, for this. Now it's transparent if you hover over it, so that you can see what is beneath it. And I just want to quickly go through the flow, UI flow once again. This is how the stat screen looks like on mobile, right? Like, objective and some numbers here where there is this brown, block. And we can also have some numbers here, and there's a brief small map that you can see. And if you press this, you go back to the units. You can select the units. That is the flow, the mobile flow I thought of. From the stats, the unit stats is this. This is the unit stats at the bottom, and the game stats is like this thing, right? Yeah, this. So yeah, there are 2 types of stats. One is the unit stat, and the other is the game stats. I hope it's clear. And let me just show you the computer version real quick. This is how it looks like, right? You can select the unit on the game overview screen, where you can also see the stats if you press like a toggle. There's a toggle that makes it come up and down, right? So yeah, that's something I didn't put in this flow. And you can you can select the units, and it goes like this, right? The 4 buttons, you can select the unit, right, left, and there is the unit stats. There is the stats, the gameplay stats. Next week are pretty much the same tasks. Thank you for the contributions and for watching the updates.